Introduction to Musical Theater. In this unit plan, students will be able to learn about the history of musical theater. Students will be able to identify the steps of musical production and the stages from start to finish. Students will be able to identify the differences between acting, singing, and dance in musical theater and create a skeleton rubric of a musical production. Musical theater is a form of dramatic production combining acting, singing, and dancing to tell a story. We call these musicals. Acting is the performing art in which movement, gesture, and intonation are used to realize a fictional character for stage, motion picture, or television. Singing is the act of producing musical sounds with the voice and augments regular speech by the use of sustained tonality, rhythm, and a variety of vocal techniques. Dance is to move one's feet or body, or both rhythmically in a pattern of steps, especially to the accompaniment of music. Students will learn the history of musical theater. Musical theater was derived from the ancient Greeks. The classic Greeks valued the power of spoken word, and it was their main method of communication and storytelling. The two masks are associated with ancient Greek drama with the smiling and frowning faces. They are the comedy and tragedy that were worn in ancient Greece during the Golden Age, around 500 to 300 BC. They are paired together to show the two extremes of the human psyche. The lessons. The main structure of creating a musical production is the book, the libretto, the drama, and the music. The book is the script of the story of the musical production. It is the narrative structure that keeps the score from being nothing more than a disjointed melody of songs. The drama is the heart of every musical, which incorporates acting and dancing. And the music is the heartbeat of the musical production. It provides undertones and rhythm through the songs. The lessons are broken up into 7 theories. The first lesson focuses on psychology and cognition. Here, the students will learn about the history of musical theater, and students will learn the bare bone steps of a script. They will learn the title, setting, major and minor characters, plot, scenes, and outcomes, with the big musical ending. The second lesson focuses on behaviorist theories. In this lesson, we will focus on the performer. The students will form a circle and engage in hands-on learning, where they will learn what the performer will need to do right before a theatrical production. Students will also learn in creating their story arcs. The third lesson focuses on constructivism and Piaget. Here, the students will focus on the voice. Students will be able to learn about the voice of the character and the different styles of what types of characters they can portray on stage. They will be able to identify the differences between a 2-person scene, a group scene, and a monologue. They will learn about musical productions, manuscript, and learn to perform a rough scene. The fourth lesson focuses on Vygotsky and Bruner. Here we will focus on vocal technique. Students will learn the importance of applying music into musical theater and how the music can be broken up into different vocal categories. Students will be able to learn how to sing in a group and sing in sync. Students will be able to sing a certain variety of songs. Students will learn the importance of music in the musical production. Students will learn vocal warm-ups that can be used throughout the day and throughout their performances. And students will learn the differences of the melodic tones. The fifth lesson focuses on learning theory and social cognitive theory. Here, the students will focus on dance. Students will learn about the use of dance in musical theater and why it is seen as an important energy for the performance. Students will understand the different fundamentals of dance and choreography. Students will be able to learn about the different types of dance involved in musical theater, and students will be able to identify the steps and fundamentals of basic dance steps and beats. The sixth lesson focuses on cognitive and metacognitive development and critical thinking. Here, the students will focus on costume and makeup. Students will learn the history of costume and makeup in musical theater. Students will have a chance to create their own character sketch and participate in the application of theater makeup. Students will be able to learn the history of costumes and makeup in musical theater. And students will be able to identify the different styles of costume and makeup in musical theater. The final lesson focuses on intelligence and creativity. Here, the students will focus on set design. In this lesson, students will learn the history and structure of building a set for theater. They will learn about scenery and design and how the stage will look for a particular performance. Students will be able to learn about the history and structural set design in musical theater.